What the fuck is up, everybody? Colorado Avalanche just won the Stanley Cup, baby. Oh man, was that a good ass fucking game, man? Great fucking series. You know what I mean? Just great playoffs all around. Great Stanley Cup final series, and a great fucking game just to end it with. You know what I mean? So up in the first period, you had the fucking Lightning scored, to, 1-0. Steven Stamkos fucking goal, and I'm like, oh motherfucker. Second period, then you had the Colorado Avalanche. They scored to fucking tie it up in the second, and then Letkinen fucking gave them the 2-1 lead, and that was the only scoring that we had was just the 2-1. So yeah, I mean, but it was a good game, man. It was a great fucking game, great fucking series. Like I said, it was great to see the Colorado Avalanche, win the cup for the first time since 2001. I mean, right here on my jersey, I got the 1996 patch. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. 1996. Got that because that was the year that I was fucking born. Plus, this is a Joe Sakic jersey, and he was the Conn Smythe Trophy winner that year. And not only that, but my favorite hockey player of all time, Jonathan Toews from Blackhawks, he wears number 19 because his favorite player was Joe Sakic growing up. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna get that fucking jersey. It all makes sense. And then in 2001, the Colorado Avalanche won the cup again. Patrick Waugh was Conn Smythe Trophy winner that year. And now this year, man, we got Cale Makar, who won the Conn Smythe Trophy for the Colorado Avalanche, man. That dude is the next fucking Bobby Orr, man. That dude is insanely fucking good. I had money, like I said, on Colorado when Cale Makar won MVP. Won my fucking money, man. I won my fucking money. I'm so fucking happy. And I'm just happy that Colorado Avalanche, because, like, when I was real little, they were good. I liked watching them and, seeing them win it and seeing Tampa Bay not win the cup was fucking amazing. So, dude, just an all around great game, great series, and just, oh, I'm so fucking happy right now that this fucking team won, man. It's just, dude, they ever since the beginning of the year, they've been like the favorites to win the cup. Their team was just so skilled, so fast. They got depth, and like there's not enough you can say about the Colorado Avalanche. The only thing is, I really wish that they would have won the President's Trophy. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should say that actually because my Blackhawks are still to this day the last team to win the Conn Smythe Trophy and the Stanley Cup. So actually, I take that back. I'm actually kind of happy Colorado didn't win the President's Trophy for that reason. But other than that, man, like hell yeah, go Colorado. These fucking guys deserved it, man. Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, the Shuskin, Nazem Kadri, man. Fucking, I love that guy. Especially because of what he did to fucking St. Louis when he was. I mean, I don't like seeing players get hurt, but I hate the fucking Blues. And when he ran into Binnington and Binnington threw a fucking water bottle at him, and the next fucking game he scores a fucking hat trick, dude. Fucking loved it. It was fucking classic. Colorado, they swept the fucking Nashville Predators, beat the Blues in six, which I really feel like they could have swept them, but they had that one bad game in game two, and in game five they fucked up there at the end, and they could have won that easier than they should have, but hey, it was good because in game six they won with they scored with 5 seconds left to win the series, and fuck St. Louis. That's very heartbreaking for them to lose like that, which makes me happy. Then they swept the Edmonton Oilers in the conference finals. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, those two guys are fucking beasts. They had so many fucking points in the playoffs. It's insane. They score like fucking up the kazoo, and Colorado swept them. And then in this fucking series, you beat the last two Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was insane. The Colorado Avalanche, their record was 16-4, which is tied for like second best in the playoffs ever. The only one that's better was the Oilers and the one of those '80s teams, one of the '80s Oilers teams that won. They only lost two fucking games, which is incredible. So I mean, Colorado's up there with some of the best. And like I said, man, I really feel like they could have won that fucking at least that one game in Game Five against St. Louis, and they would have only had three losses instead of four. But hey, it is what it is, man. They're still one of the second best, tied for second best, I should say. Your 2022 Stanley Cup champions, Colorado Avalanche, baby. Yeah, and that's all I can say. Just an amazing season, an amazing team, and yeah, they're just fucking great, man. And it was so fun to watch. But yeah, that's all we got to say, guys. So comment below, how you guys feeling about the Colorado Avalanche winning the cup. What'd you think about the game? Tell me what you thought. What'd you think about Cale Makar win the Conn Smythe Trophy? Just let me know anything you guys want to say in the playoffs. Anything about the past, Stanley Cups, any of that shit, guys. But yeah, if you could hit the like, subscribe button, please, I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, until next time, guys, I really got nothing for us. I'll see you later, and go Avalanche.